we will discuss a very critical issue which every forum people have been discussing, that is it an opportunity for India, both Europe and US in a mess. So for emerging markets and particularly India, how big is the opportunity? We will start with somebody interesting, maybe Anil, because he's a senior advisor in India. He's from US Treasury. He is based in US but comes to India very often, once a month. Tell us, Anil. We'll start with you.
From our perspective, American investors are looking for the reform agenda to take shape in India, to continue in a way that gives the signal that the risk of investing in India is being contained. For U.S. investors, I guess there's pure financial investment versus large technology companies actually deploying capital here on the ground in India, and I think the regulatory bottlenecks, key reform legislation that we in the U.S. would like to see India move on, certainly insurance and pension and multi-brand retail, big things that have merit in their own right, but also send a signal to American investors that India is ready and open for large-scale investment from U.S. companies.
Is this the right time to invest? There, actually, I would disagree, and maybe there's a personal bias. The time to invest is, like I said earlier, instead of risk-reward, it's based purely on valuation and flows. What do I think? I see a certain level of nervousness in the Anglo-Saxon markets. I don't see that disappearing anytime soon. This is a very simplistic perspective, so don't take this as rocket science or anything of that sort, right? Is Europe resolved? I don't think so. Greece, Spain, Italy, it's unsure. It may spread. Hopefully it doesn't. And I think when that happens, global investors do get worried. They start taking money out of the faraway places, back to the core. And I get back to what I was saying earlier. This is all about flows.
Could you tell us, Bansal, is it an opportunity, the mess that US and Europe are in currently, is it an opportunity for an emerging market like India?
Today, if we see our FDI inflow as of August, it's already more than 20 billion, and we are hoping in next 2 years our FDI would be in the range of almost like $80 billion. And if we compare this with our FDI number, let's say for the last 2 years, it's more like 50 billion. So this is a kind of, growth in FDI we are seeing, which is very positive.
Sandeep, can you tell us where are the pockets of opportunities?
What we are seeing, especially in the companies that we are diligencing, is that the growth in the tier 2, tier 3 is just spectacular. And when you look at some of the products and services that you're providing to the tier 2, tier 3, be it on the retail side, be it on the consumer side, the pickup is just amazing because there's enough wealth creation happening there. The aspirations are as large, if not larger, in those cities or towns, and hence they are consuming at a much faster clip than what you're seeing in some of the urban and the metros. So the consumption story is very strong. So retail, apparel, consumer stories, consumer durable stories are doing exceptionally well.